Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Garrett Cole is on the mound for game two. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Marte moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
This team strikes out more than any other team in the league. They need to put the ball in play and have some more productive at-bats.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cole gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Jimmy Nelson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Starling Marte stands in as he looks at a called strike. Down the third baseline, Cecchini scoops it up, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second,
Gregory Polanco will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Perez is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
batting third.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been having a pretty good year, but he's been slumping just a little bit at the plate recently. We got to see if he's going to pick it up in this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
That's
3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Gennett. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the... Chris Carter will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Jonathan Lucroy will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Garen Cecchini is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that
he... Jung Ho Gong steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But, folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. John Jaso will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's a base hit he desperately needed. He's seen that batting average fall under the Mendoza line, so he's in danger of losing playing time if he doesn't get his act together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Lucroy has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Domingo Santana will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Called strike 0-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Batting 8, shortstop,
Hernan Perez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Cole into the windup. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
2 strikes.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Jimmy Nelson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chris Stewart will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. Backhanded. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, these guys have not got off to a good start. And it's no surprise that their defense has been a big factor why. Going to need to figure this out soon because this is another play that needs to be made.
And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Gregory Polanco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Young is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Eric Young Jr. will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Second baseman.
Squared that one up just a little late. Cole's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Andrew McCutchen is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw is there to record the first out.
For Pittsburgh.
Jung Ho Gong is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. First delivery to him on the way. Josh Harrison will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Chris Carter heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen moves over. 1 out. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Cole has his target. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless. And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, one thing you're taught at an early age, when you see a pitch coming in tight, do not open yourself up. You got to turn your back into it to protect yourself. This will still hurt, but it could have been worse.
Standing in now, Garen Cecchini, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Now batting,
Domingo Santana comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Milwaukee leaves 1. John Jaso comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Jordy Mercer. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Santana over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Chris Stewart, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That's by him for strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
1-1, here it is. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him. Hernan Perez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter.
The pitcher, number 53.
Jimmy Nelson will stand in. And Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
24. Eric
Full sets.
Young
Here's the
Jr.
first pitch. Eric Young Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Number 2, second baseman.
Scooter Gennett stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high, 1-2.
Well, that's a good thing that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers get a run. Garrett Cole will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. Starling Marte will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Gregory Polanco will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. On his way to pitch number 75. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running again. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun sprinting after it, and that will end up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Perez is up with it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Back here in Pittsburgh, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Garen.
Here comes the first pitch. Garen Cecchini is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
swing and a liner. But this will be foul. 1 run, 2 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Gone. Andrew McCutchen steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Jung Ho Kang will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out. Josh Harrison will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
0-1 count and the pitch. Right side hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Tyler Thornburg will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. John Jaso is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Pirates leave 1. They still trail. Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Hernan Perez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Tyler Thornburg.
John Whiters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, John Whiters.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Jeremy Jeffress is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Jordy Mercer will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters, make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll back up a step to take this in behind the plate for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Jason Rogers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 1-0. A.J. Schugel will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. He pulls this one into right. Polanco is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Number 2.
Scooter Gennett gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ryan Braun will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting,
Chris Carter will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Oh, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Will Smith is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Starling Marte will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
A 1-0 delivery. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
the right fielder, number 25.
Gregory Polanco comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. This is taken in by Cecchini, and there's out number one.
The center fielder number
Andrew McCutchen comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. So striding in, Jung Ho Kang, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
1 strike from the shutout. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Houston Astros allowed 5 hits in the place in the AL West. Their 2 games last place in the National League Central Division. They trail by 8.5 games. The Dodgers sit in first place in the National League brought out the brooms in a 3-game